Everybody's running straight towards that bottom bush. Here come all the pings.
Oh, deathmatch time, boys.
Deathmatch. Deathmatch.
Throw down the money. Let's see what happens.
There's a time for League of Legends, and there's a time for PvP level 1.
All right, let's go.
Fight time.
How many people?
Buttons! Everyone's hitting buttons, but Lee Sin is gonna grab the kill. It's a bloodbath. Karsa in trouble. Unicorns Love have to be careful. They're down a man, but the Olaf axes are coming out. The heal has been used. Veritas on the way in. A lot of damage, but no kills. Veritas might fall down here. Have to be careful. Maokai point click the CZ. He's gonna drop. The trade's back. 2 for 1 in the favor of Flash Wolves. The action keeps happening. Exile needs to move out. 3 for 1. Flash Wolves making a statement.
Chaos style. That's how I would describe the first minute of this game.
I thought that was good for Unicorns Love.
No, the Chaos style backfires all the time. That's the point.
Well, now back to our regularly scheduled early game.
So Flash Wolves, some people on the desk are pretty much already celebrating their predictions.
I guess we'll watch it again.
Yeah, this is what happens when 10 people get within 2 teamos of each other and press buttons.
It's a 5-man Zyra route. You're trying to come out on top after that. Amazing. But so many summer spells are burnt, so there is a lot to actually be gained on the map afterwards. So we'll see who ends up getting ganked first, but this is just absolutely hectic. Veritas with a Q on him. W comes in from the Maokai. Then they just trade back again. And Exile, a little too far forward, probably should have backed up ahead of time.
And just answering your point, when we actually come back to live, you'll see.
Normally comfortable back timing for Jin, not a factor. Early laning phase.
Ooh, this is 4 people around Exile. He's dead. He's dead.
Moving in, MMD is here for the setup. Exile gonna get locked down. Exile gonna get knocked out. Yet another kill for the Flash.
Ready to gank. Might be a Flash W even. Who knows?
For the setup, of course, a short range in recent patches. Does want to go in for it. There's the setup. Karsa moving in. Chachi knocked down. Is going to get the stun on Karsa in the end, but a quick slap on the ground.
I don't know if they knew exactly where her move was, because I would expect you to stay around and try to get
no! Rinse and repeat. Surprise in the brush. Unicorns of Love have not learned from their early mistakes. And Flash Wolves just keep the kills.
That was
they can get anything specifically on Exile. Take this out of turret.
Here we go. In goes Karsa. Move is here as well. Karsa kicking him out, looking for the taxi. Exile going to provide it. Maokai on the way in. Move sees the enemy though, and gonna have to back off here.
Move actually altered for damage mostly. Of course, you get that damage boost if you lose the resist, but saw the Maokai had to drop off.
Under tower, taking shots. 3-4 is gonna get stunned up.
Under
tower does so much damage. Flash heal to make it out, running for his life. Zyra on the way in. Now repeat on the mid lane gank. MMD tanks damage so easily, and Maple on a killing spree.
Just can't afford to make what looked like a really poor mistake from Veritas. The arrow was perfectly timed. Would have almost died without the hero.
No way, Veritas get out. Misses the Q. Oh, makes it to safety. Hylissang trying to get the disengage, but she is now set to fall. The knockup comes in. Karsa lining that Q up, and he's on a killing spree as well. The jungle mid making the plays here. The make or break in those situations, but literally everything. Now Karsa working to rinse and repeat. Veritas caught. Ow, not quite sure what the positioning was there, but another pick for Flash Wolves.
The question that they're posing, but with such a big snowball lead on the team that outscales, we're going to have to see the game extended crazily or a series, and I'm talking about 3 to 4 team fight mistakes.
Once again, Protobell tries to save him, but at the end of the day, the Twisted Maelstrom going to make that a relatively... I don't need no color. I already have one color.
Here's your replay.
Wow, perfect.
Who's your side color? Huh? No, I'm just kidding.
Officio.
Whoa! It is so hard to actually find the opportunity to catch somebody out. When you're behind, they get so much more vision than you. They have so much more control than you. But they're going to try right here. Double red.
TP on the way in from the Maokai, but he may be the only member coming into the fight.
Towers, and you have to set up for those tier 2s really efficiently. So, they kill somebody, they don't really get anything back from it, but hold on, they're looking for more.
Move is going in, arrow goes wide, ult comes in, a lot of damage down on Exile. He's set to fall now, but he brings the ult over the wall. Sword Art in trouble, Exile's gonna grab the kill, Maple's on the backside. Unicorns of Love looking for a way back. Karsa maybe too strong, the auto attack comes in from Hylissang, closes out the kill. Maokai goes to the wall, Veritas in trouble, red buff giving a little bit of damage, but it's not enough. There's a Chachi.
And they picked up a couple of kills for Pride, but it doesn't really change the texture of where the game is. About 10,000 gold lead in 20 minutes. Super early for that stat.
Wait for the root.
Hylissang gonna get popped. Exile caught out as well. Double red does a decent amount of damage. 4-shot gonna connect though. That's a lot. Captive audience. going to come in, or Deadly Flourish rather. Vizicachi going to get taken down to the backside, moves to it what he can. Does manage to grab the kill on the Sword Art, but that's a lot of max health damage coming in from MMG. The Gravity Field comes in, pulls it back, arrow connects. Double red is low. Veritas is going to drop. Karsa wants to keep it rolling. Double kill coming in, the montage moment.
Karsa 8-1-5, absolutely wrecking
They do have a Maokai, so should be able to take this one on spawn.
Yeah, happy to tank this one up. Of course, going to keep casting spells. MMG going to keep gaining health from the sap magic. Should be an easy take. Olaf, no tools to make it over that wall, but move going in nonetheless. Hillisang ready to throw in the Mantra Q. Can't imagine he's going to take this one. Karsa extending out of the 14K mark. Baron buff backing them up. They can now look to push in, break inhibitors, and potentially end the game right off the bat. Arrow going in, insult to injury. MMB hesitating for a second, waits for the team to back him up, uses the ultimate. Chachi not even going to get a chance to get in with that ultimate, killed before he can make it to double red. April moving forward, they kind of take them out of their misery.
I mean, you just saw Unicorns of Love. You might wonder why Flash Wolves dissented from trying to finish the game with Vizicachi.
Almost, because he used the E, he got extra resistances, so Vizicachi just barely surviving there.
But wow, because the game's so early, at 22 minutes, 23 minutes, the death timers are so short that they actually had to go and take multiple inhibitors, because the respawn's coming through.
Maple gets popped, goes godlike, and Hope starts to die for the Unicorns of Love.
Really? Starts to die?
Hope is dead in this game for the Unicorns of Love, but Hope is alive for the series, have to turn their attention forward because Flash Wolves absolutely decimated them. And the Maokai pick, the question mark for the team, helps them take control here. Chachi runs forward though, maybe looking for a bit of a turnaround, and it is simply not enough. Flash Wolves take it to a Game 5 and are on track to close out the series.
And to me, the biggest thing is, let's look at the faces of Unicorns of Love as they walk off. We comment